any kind of performance, it's always fun because you're doing what you love. But also, like, when you get to win over a crowd, though, to me, that's almost like more gratifying in itself. Is that like they started off thinking one opinion, and then by the end they love it. And I think that is just so cool when that happens organically.
For sure. And I can think back to a couple of shows. One, we opened for Social Distortion years ago, and another one was for Black Flag just a few years ago. And neither one of those crowds, which they have their own built-in audience. I'm sure there are some people in the crowds that maybe knew who we were or heard of us or something, but probably wouldn't come to our show if we were playing on our own. I remember going into those two nights, and both went over amazing, but it was work. And it took a few songs, and you could see it slowly start to grow by song two, song three, song four, song five. They were older people at these shows, coming to see those bands, and they might not have been as, active, energetic, but you could see the heads starting to bob up and down, and you could see the applause starting to become more and more by every song. And then after we had got done playing, people would come up and go, "Wow, man, I never heard of you guys. That was fucking awesome. And I really like you." And whether they go and buy a CD or listen to the music or buy a shirt is irrelevant. The fact that they were impressed at that moment enough to make those comments, that's what being in a band's all about.